Okay, so hello, good morning again, Elias.
Hello, good
Um,
morning.
my name is Daiane. I'm from São Paulo, and today after Carnival, maybe it's gonna be only two of us, and we are gonna talk about wealth and money, people, and this kind of stuff. So Elias, I will ask you, please, to if you can introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Elias. I'm from Teresópolis, Rio de Janeiro. It's in mountains region of Rio de Janeiro. It's about 2 hours from Rio de Janeiro capital. I'm a software engineer. I'm 35. I'm here in TNC about a month and a half, and I'm here to improve my English.
Oh, good, good. So you are here for a month, and are you studying like during the morning, or because we have this schedule now at 8, and then we have another one at 9, right?
Yes, because I study as long as I can. Then today I set home. I start working only 1 p.m. Then I schedule this meeting and the next one. And sometimes I schedule the meeting in nights também, into nights too.
Oh, I see. I see. Good. So you know how TNT works, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so I'm gonna share with you the questions, and we are talking about wealth. So wealth, money, luxury, rich people, and this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna read the first question. What comes to your mind when you hear the word wealth? So luxury, rich, and money. What what comes to your mind?
This thing is because if you have wealth, you can work, you can study, we can improve our English to get more opportunity to get more money. I think it's it. Porque wealth it's not a luxury, but synonym of opportunity.
Yeah, yeah, but maybe when I think of like the word wealth, I I think about the that big houses and cars, those because I mean wealth in this kind of situation is kind of people with a lot of money, luxury, this kind of thing. So when I think about this word, I think I think about those cars, like Lamborghini, Ferrari.
Do you know? I don't know if you know the Mauro Calil, Gustavo Cerbasi.
Yeah, yeah,
Some of them say that the most of a millionaire person are a millionaire of the first generation. It means that their parents didn't see let any money, any rich today. They start their own rich in this life. The most of millionaires, the millionaire can be your neighbor, and you don't know.
yeah,
Money and millionaire people is not only about many of car, many big houses. For example, Mauro Calil, once he said he doesn't have a car, any car, because he live near his work, and when he have to go out, he take a taxi, take a Uber, take a bus. It's very
yeah.
interesting.
There's also that you know that investor or the Warren Buffett.
Yeah,
You
yes,
you know that he lives in the same house for years. Like
yes,
he,
yeah,
he became rich and he didn't move. her house, his house.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, maybe I mean when I I think about this word, comes to my mind like luxury and big houses and cars, fast cars, but a lot of people, like rich people, many of them don't like this kind of stuff, only this kind of stuff. Maybe they just want to work and have a normal life. Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go to the number 3. Can you read, please?
Yes. What would you do if you had incredibly health? Incredibly health.
So what
Mm,
would you do?
I don't know. I don't know because okay. I don't have incredible health, but I have a good health. Then uh, I eat everything. You are Japanese, right? Yes. I
Yeah.
love Japanese food. I love sushi.
Oh,
Then
temaki. Temaki.
temaki.
I love
Yes.
temaki.
Sashimi. Then I eat some different foods that I can. Japanese food. I never eat Chinese food, but I ever eat Arabic food. I don't know. I sometimes I try new kinds of foods. Sometimes I walking a little.
Yeah, I like to try new foods as well. Like, even especially when I am traveling. Like, if I go to some place, different place, I like to try new restaurants, new foods, and I really like what's the name in English? I think it's shrimp. Camarão.
Yeah. I like camarão.
Oh, I love shrimp. I love. Um, well, we are number 3, right? So would you buy if you had like much money? Would you buy like big house near the beach and
Okay. Nowadays, my mind it's a little different from a few years ago. I don't know if I have a lot of money, if I change my mind. But nowadays, I think I do some good investments. I had someone, but very low. It's not so much, but I make good investments. I actually I have a flat. I finance a flat. Then uh, I will how can I say quitar financiamento?
oh, I have no idea, but
Okay, but I finish my finance. Maybe uh, I I buy a new house because I live in an apartment. There is a pros and cons. Then I build a new house, but I not a big house because a big house has big costs.
yeah, and maybe it's not so necessary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Those big house, like some house have 20 bedrooms,
No, it's
20
not necessary.
bathrooms. I when I see this house, especially on the internet, I think why a person needs such a big house. No, oh, okay, a garage for I don't know 30 cars. You won't have this quantity, this amount of cars. So, but maybe I'd like to buy a big house near the beach. With a pool. This kind of stuff that would make me feel comfortable. Like a gym. I'd like to have a
Yeah,
gym in my house.
yeah. But I don't know. Nowadays I don't buy a big house. I don't know. Maybe I start my own company. Don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Make money. Making money with like a YouTuber. I don't know.
Being an influencer on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, yes. Do you know that most of the YouTubers do this because they have financial independence.
Yeah.
For you, what's the financial independence?
Oh, I think would be if I could work with anything I want to and I have a good quality of life. No, because okay, uh I can work with something I love. Of course, there's gonna be some things that I don't wanna do, but we need to do because it's part of the job. But working with something I really like, and it's not like doing whatever I like to do. It's not this kind of thing, but okay, today I want to eat in somewhere different, somewhere I'd like to eat, try this food, or okay, tomorrow I want to travel. It's not doing whatever I want to do, but have this freedom to choose. Because
Yes,
yeah. What do you think?
yes, it's you is almost correct. Uh, Financial independence, yes, you're right, but it's a little bit more. It's you financial independence is you don't have to work to maintain your lifestyle. For example, if you want to do all of things that you said, okay, but independence is you don't have to work to do all of these kinds. It's
I
not to
see.
mean that you will stop working. No, it's not that. You don't have to work. Then it's about passive money. Do you receive without needs to work?
I
It's
see.
it's financial independence. For example, if you specialists say that if you if you get a million until the 40 years, maybe you will become a financial independence. Yeah, well, maybe you can't need to work anymore. Okay,
But let
but
me ask you something.
yeah,
If you reach this point, so
yes,
you don't need to work anymore because you have enough investment, so you can live with your investments. Would you stop working? Because I don't think a person, especially if a person was born like a poor and starts working, studying, and getting rich, and okay, now I have enough money and I have enough investments. I don't need to work anymore. I don't think this person would stop, because it's
no,
your mindset.
yeah, I will stop to work for a company, but I still working for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
because if nowadays I stop working, um, in few years, in I don't know if I have a million, stop working. In few years, my money will finish. Okay, it's not about it's not ganância, it's not more, more, more. No, it's not like this. But you have to maintain your stability.
Yeah.
For example, uh, example, uh, if you a millionaire, you can. I I don't know if I can say this in YouTube live, but for example, you open your English course, for example,
Yeah.
you understand? you doing a thing that you like, you will help people, and you will get money. You
Yeah.
will produce. We will contribute to society. We won't stop. We won't stop working. It's not the point. But
Yeah. I
independence
agree.
is don't have to work. It's that point.
And I think would be the dream life, right? So you
Yeah,
don't need the money, so you can work on whatever you want to work, something
yeah,
you really like. And I think if I could choose if I'm gonna work or not, I think I would choose work
yeah.
because we always think about, oh, I don't wanna work today, or I want to go to the beach, and but I think if you do if you don't work and if you just rest the whole day and every day, it's kind of boring. Can you imagine
Yes,
waking up and, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Oh, I don't have anything to do today. Just watch
yes.
TV.
It's boring. It's you maybe you burn your fortune.
Yeah, I think I'd like to learn more language. I think I'd like to learn like French, German. I would be rich. I could go
Yeah,
to France to learn French, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the next one. Is number 4. So if you could buy one thing for any amount of money, what would it be and why? Do you have a something you God?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I said, I buy I don't know a lot of investments
Yeah.
because if for example if I choose I buy a new house, a great house, for example with not with 10 rooms but with 3 rooms, for example. Okay, it's okay, but maybe my cost, my life cost will increase.
Yeah.
Then my salary don't increase too. Then I maybe I don't have, if I have money to buy only that thing, you don't have money to maintain that thing, maybe I will my economy will crash.
Yeah, this kind of thing happens a lot with cars. A lot of people buy cars, expensive cars, and don't have money to pay all the taxes and like maintenance, this kind of stuff. I see
Maguila,
some people like friend of mine doing this.
yeah, Maguila buy until a Tiger in Rome. Yeah,
Yeah, but can you imagine how expensive it is
yeah, yeah.
to maintain this car? It's crazy. So
No,
Daniela,
Maguila buy a tiger, a tiger, live tiger,
you
an
mean the
animal.
animal?
Yes.
What the point to do?
A
Why?
tiger, a big house, a trainer for a tiger. Then it's very expensive. Then after that, we spend our money.
Yeah, and it's kind of pointless. Why do you want to have a tiger? You
Yeah,
know, a lot of the Arabic this place like Dubai. There's some people there, rich people, who buy this kind of exotic animals like tigers, and there's some like birds. Have you ever seen this?
yeah, yes.
I
I
think it's on
yeah.
Dubai, and these people who owns the like Paris Saint-Germain, the football club and soccer club, and it's crazy. Daniela, welcome. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sorry for the delay. It was my first time to connect, and I have problems with the Zoom. I don't know. I have to have account to enter. So
Ah, I see. Yeah,
It
I
was
think Zoom
difficult.
asks this.
I already
Okay, no problem.
enter in Zoom, but without an account. But this way,
Okay, no problems, no problems. It's your first time here? I think Daniela is muted. Daniela, we can't hear you. I think you are
hi. Now,
now.
do you?
Yeah, now we can. We can hear you.
Sorry. Yeah.
So it's your
So
first time here?
yes, it's my first time. So if you can explain me how it works.
Oh, sure. So yeah, first of all, we usually we have more people, but I think because the carnival and as Elia said, because I guess the hangover, people don't want to wake up early today. But how it works? This is not an English class. We are here just to talk, to converse, to have a conversation, and to exchange ideas, meet new people. And today, this topic today is about wealth, rich people, this kind of things. And we have 10 questions. I'm gonna post here again. So
Okay.
we are discussing these questions. So you are free to answer, to be yourself. We are not going to correct you. We are not to judge you. So you just need to be comfortable to talk.
Okay.
Um, I'm just going to ask you to introduce yourself. Say where you're from and how you knew about TNT, and then we can keep going.
Okay. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 40 years old, and now I'm working in international company. So I will need to talk more and more in English. So, but I it has a long time that I don't talk in English, so I have to practice. So I'm here because of that, and I knew the course because communication of my company about the course and to know to and so it's my first class to know how it works. And I now I think I had to remember a lot of things because I did many English course in my life, so many pieces of English in my mind, but I have to remember, I have to use all vocabulary I studied before, and tried not to be so nervous because of my this long time don't use in English. So I think it's that.
Okay, awesome. Just let me say something very briefly. I work with American team, so I need to talk in English like all day. And TNT helped me a lot when I started working for that company. So I was doing like this kind of conversation like every day, and it helps a lot. So welcome, and
Thank
please
you.
join us because we have a lot of meetings during the all day, like the whole day we have these meetings, and it really helps.
Okay.
So Elias, do you remember what questions we were talking about? Was number 5 now?
Yes, number 5.
Okay, so can you read, please, number
Okay.
5?
If you met one of the world's richest people, what question would you ask him, her?
God,
I
what would
don't
you
know.
ask?
I don't know. Uh, I don't know. What? how do I maybe ask you, how do you recognize real friends and the false friends?
Yeah, it's difficult because
Yes.
because you never know if a person really wants to be your friend, really likes you, or if this person is interested in your money. What do you think,
Yes.
Daniela?
I think maybe the ones they have before becomes rich because it's very difficult. Maybe my question it is what makes the difference to become rich? What really makes the difference? Because I think it's not lucky. It's not. I think everyone that becomes rich has some formula to this to achieve this goal. I think.
Yeah, especially people who was born not so rich. A lot
Yeah.
of people was born like poor, really poor, and gets a lot of money, gets rich, and yeah, I think would be a question I would make, or I'd like to know how these people live. Like, you have a lot of things to do, and some bureaucratic things, because you have your company, you have your personal life, you have, some people who works for you, not only in company, like in your house to do chores, and this. I think it's so hard to manage a lot of things like this.
Yes, I think some kind of things that you said. You have a personal life, you have your company. For example, if you have a big house, you will need, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 employees. Because if you have a big house, if you don't have no one to take care of the house, you will take care of the house, and you don't have time for this. Okay, this point. In this point, I understand people have 2, 3 people to take care of the house, because if I don't have time, I don't have time. Like we said, they uh, you want to learn new languages. Okay, you said that. If you were a rich person, you will spend more time to learn languages. You will take care of the house.
Not at all.
Of course. Okay,
Of course
então
not.
it's not about pride or how can I say nariz em pé? No, it's not about it like that. It's about your lifestyle needs another things that normal people don't have. I think I understand this point.
Yeah, makes sense. But what do you guys think? It's a question I like. It's something I always wonder. What, like, let's say a billionaire, maybe what he does on Saturday, when he wakes up, what he does. It's a normal life, like, okay, I'm going to watch TV.
I don't
You know?
know.
No,
I don't know.
they
I
have.
think the billionaires works to become trillionaires. For example, there are the world is very big. There are very kind of people. Okay, but for example, do you know a nerd YouTube channel? Okay, a nerd. Uh, it's Peter Jordan. It's
I know him.
he's from Petropolis. It's a nearby city. He's a millionaire. He has some YouTube channels, the biggest YouTube channel that he had is Nerd, the most famous. But we have more than 30 YouTube channels. Our YouTube channels bring to him more money. Okay, it's not about I wake up every Saturday at afternoon. Okay, so I think some people may be doing this, but it's not our people, because the mindset of these people are different. The mindsets are different. Usually, I say, okay, I'm not rich. I don't know, and nothing rich. But if you observe it, generally, rich persons have a good food, has a gene, do the gene. Então, then, in my opinion, it's not about only wake up late every day. I don't agree. Unless if you the witch for the second and third generation, like we said, Daniela, we told before you come in, most of people are millionaire from the fourth generation. It means that people that were poor and before become rich. These people don't stop working, don't wake up late every day. I don't think.
I agree. They works a lot to maintain, because I think sometimes the person that becomes rich has a proposal, so they never stop. So I know a nerd construct a kind of business, so
Yes,
they are very uh, emotionally involved on that. So they works a lot.
yes,
My husband follow him in YouTube, and he has many films, and and he used to make videos uh, almost after a film goes to cinema, for example. So
yes,
he is very fast on in that. So he works a lot, I think. And I think maybe he has a proposal to be the biggest YouTube about nerds things.
yes, yes,
So it's an enterprise he constructed, and he has all these works to maintain and to grow up to. It's different. I agree. It's different. The person that is the fourth generation rich, the
yes, yes,
the mindset is different. The kind of things they want for his lives is very different. I think I don't know if it's a kind of prejudice, but I think people that is the fourth generation only is worry about how to spend the money.
yes, yes.
Yeah, many of them.
Yeah. But by the other side, there are some people, for example, ex-Big Brothers, that get millionaire and spend your money.
Yeah, because I think it's
Yes.
because of the mindset, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
If you a lot of people who run price on lottery, they became really rich, and then spend a lot of money and all the money, and become poor again.
yes, because the people, like we said before, the people don't think about maintain this money. It's about, I will do all things that I never do, that I never did. Okay, but before that, you will spend all the money. And
It's very easy.
Yes,
It's to spend. It's
yes,
very easy.
very
It's
easy.
very
You
good to
have
spend
many
money.
options. So you buy a boat and you have to maintain this boat. It's very expensive to do that, and it's very, very, very easy. And I think it's about how to have good decisions or not.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Daniela, could you read, please? Is number 6.
Would you prefer a long life being poor or a short life with lots of money?
It's a tough one. What do you think, guys?
It's very difficult. I think I prefer a long life being poor. Not so poor. That's it's very difficult, but
Yeah, I was going to say this. Depends on how rich and how long my life would be and how poor I would be.
yeah.
What do you think, Elias?
Yes, I prefer a long life being poor because a short life with lots of money. Okay, what do you mean? A short life, then a thief invade my house and kills me. I don't know. Uh, being poor, no, not very poor, like Daniela said. Uh, uh, a long life, being poor, but um, with a minimal to survive.
Yeah, like somewhere, a house to live, some place to live, food to eat.
Yes,
I
yes.
think, and being health, right? Because it's kind of it, I mean, if you are rich and you need some health assistance, it's gonna be easier because we do know how difficult, especially here in Brazil.
Yes.
But I think I would also prefer being poor, but living for a long time. Yeah, I think, and as you said, depends on on how poor I would be because maybe. Oh my God, I don't know.
Yes, an unreal question because is I agree that when you are rich, you have you can buy um, uh, health. You can buy more time. Uh, it's very common a person with some disease, and when you are rich, you will have the best doctors and hospitals and medicines, and but I think when you are very 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 poor, you have to work a lot to survive, so you don't have time to live in the end, because it's a philosophical question. What means live to you? You have to you need to have time to live, to be with the with people you like, to I don't know, see the nature, to go out. So uh,
Yeah, it's difficult. It's a difficult question, but I know a lot of people who doesn't have much money, and they are really happy. Because I don't say they don't have responsibilities. I'm not saying this kind of things at all. But this person just wake up, goes to work, and then comes back home and watch TV, and on Saturday they go to play a soccer near home. And I know some people who has a lot of work to do and study and a lot of responsibilities, and maybe this person, I don't know, owns a company and needs to worry about the company and the employees, and this, and this person doesn't live. Sometimes I think
Yes.
Yeah,
being simple, have a simple life makes you happier than you have a lot of things to do and you can't enjoy your money, you know?
yeah.
Yes. Agree.
There's a question, a very polemic question. Money can buy happiness. That's a relevant question. In my opinion, it depends of your mindset, because if you believe that doesn't is it happiness, but moments of happiness. Okay, in this way, money can buy happy, because I'm happy if, yeah, for example, if I get a soda now, okay, I can buy a soda now. I'm happy now if I buy a car now. Okay, in this way, money can buy moments of happiness. Okay, but for me, happiness is not about this moment. Happiness is a state of spirit. Uh, for example, I will share with you a behavior. For example, when I why in when I'm in street and I lost the bus. For example, I lost the bus. The bus passed and I don't catch the bus. Then, instead of complain and get angry, okay, the bus pass. I will take a look inside that store. Then I take the next bus. It's a simple kind in life. For me, it's a kind of happiness, of a kind of state of spirit. Happiness is a simple things of the life. But if I think the happiness is, oh, okay, I lost the bus, I have money to take a taxi. Okay, but if the taxi doesn't work, I call a Uber, tá? But if my cell phone doesn't working, doesn't have if you don't have money, okay, I will go on foot, no problem. For me, it's happiness is a state of spirit. It's not just moments of happiness. Then this kind money don't can't buy.
Yeah, makes sense. Maybe you can own a plan, but if you are always complaining and
Yeah,
always angry about yourself and about everything around you, you are not happy. You have a lot of money, but you're not happy. Yeah, you have a point. I think the next one, yeah, it's a polemic question. Elia, can you read the next one, please?
uh, question 7.
Yeah, number 7.
Yes, it's very polemic. Do you think wealthy people should pay more taxes? Okay, uh, I'm not uh, I'm not a wealthy person, but I don't think that person should pay more taxes. I don't think like that, because the law is for all, always. Okay, I don't think our country, the corruption. I don't think about these things. Okay, imagine a utopical country where the law works. Okay, it don't exist. Okay, but the law must be applied for all people. I agree with the how can I say, the poor people have to uh, the government have to help more people more poor. I agree with this. It's the question about equity and equality. Do you know? Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then I think this way. But it don't mean wealthy people should pay more tax. No, I don't agree with this.
What do you think, Daniela?
I agree. I think the taxes has to be for everyone. I think when you have a tax in percentage, you can be more justice because a 10% of for every for a person that is very rich is much more money. So and you have to graduate uh, considering this, but I don't know because the welfare. I don't know if I understand well, but a welfare is a person that have health. Is that?
Not really. In this context, it's wealth is like money, is not health with H. It's with W.
Okay. So yes, I think a welfare. So I will change my answer. I think a welfare person has to pay more, but I- we can divide a person that has much money in two kinds. A person that constructs something. So when you is very rich and has many employees to others, and you invest for others, you are contributing. And you have the rich people that uh, take this money and put in a bank and only do nothing with this. So I only has this kind of observation. When we have these two kinds of rich people: the ones that contribute, that make this money flows in the society and has employees and has investment to make others being more rich and to grow up with him, and the ones that don't have these responsibilities. So I think we have to graduate taxes through these two profiles, I think.
Daniela, I have a question for you. You said that you work in a company, in an international company. You can say me that how much? Okay, you have to say me that. But I think maybe you pay the imposto de renda every month.
Yes.
Do you know if your salary are 2, 3 times bigger, you will pay more taxes a month? Do you agree with this?
uh
Well, yeah, like you
I
said,
think
people
I
more. If your salary is greater, like you said, you have to pay more taxes. It happens in Brazil.
Yes, but
Uh,
we have a kind of graduation. For example, 10% for one salary is 10%. So it's 100 reais,
okay.
100 reais, 100 reais.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Sorry.
Mhm.
When you receive free salaries, you have 10%. So you have 30 hundreds. So you have the same tax. So you are when you compare this with a person that receive 1 million for month, it's another graduation. It's not 10%, it's 35%. It's kind of that. You have to change the percentage. But I think if I receive one salary and we receive 3 salary, we have to pay difference. You have to contribute in the same level. But we have a problem in Brazil because we pay this and we not receive anything for the state. It's the problem. If I pay, if I receive 3 salaries, I pay more and I have healthy system, education system, it will be perfect. But in Brazil, we have this system, we have this kind of logic that I will pay 3 more because I receive more and I don't have anything from the state.
Yeah, we pay a lot of
This
tax
is the
and
problem.
we don't see the benefits of it.
Yes.
It's
I have
complicated.
family in Portugal. They have to pay in this way. If you receive more, you will pay more taxes. But then there they have public education very good. They have a good system with a tax when you use. It's a kind of different. You have public system, a good public system, but you have to pay more, a little more when you use, like additional tax. But they live very well. So I used to compare with them that if you receive one salary in Portugal, you live in a very good house, simple but very good house. Here, one salary, you live where?
Nowhere.
You
Even
don't have
if you have 3 salaries,
you don't
won't
have
live so good.
house. One salary to have a house, it's very difficult. You don't have a health system to support you. You don't have so if you are sick, it's a very difficult moment to you. You don't have a public system that you are proud of and you are okay, my children is there and they are. No, you are very insecure to put this in a, so you have many problems. This is the problem in Brazil. But I think in an ideal situation, if you receive more, you have to pay more.
In an ideal situation, if we don't have corruption, we don't have to pay more. Understand? Okay, I agree with the another country like Portugal, like you said, are more effective in this way. But in an ideal situation, we don't have to pay more because the problem. I saw a phrase one day. The problem is that the problems in the world is not about the poor, the maintain the poor, but it's about the maintain the rich. Or, in another side, the maintain the corruption. If we don't have corruption, Brazil working a little better, like Portugal, like another countries. We have all of kinds that you said, in my opinion, without pay more if you have the more salary. I think the taxes, the proportion will make it, you will pay more. It's not a taxes, a bigger taxes.
Yeah, it's a very controversial question. It's complicated. Guys, we are running out of time. Let me share with you a survey here. I think it's just one question. And I will share with you the link on YouTube. We were live. So go over there, press like, and subscribe to the channel, TNT channel. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys here after Carnival. Daniela, welcome to
Thank you.
TNT, and feel comfortable to come back. Schedule some other sessions. We have the whole day until like 10 p.m. So feel free to come back. And thanks Elias, thanks Daniela. And
Thank you.
that's
You
it,
too.
guys. Have a good Wednesday.
Thank you. Nice to know you too.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you guys. Bye bye.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Bye.